Greetings, it's Eric Bakker, New Zealand naturopath, author of Candida Crusher. Thanks for tuning in. Got a question from a guy called Jack who lives in the UK in England, and Jack's asking me if MSM is any good for Candida. Well, MSM is a compound that you can buy quite widely, and it's often promoted for joint health. It's a natural sulfur compound, methyl sulfonyl methane, MSM, and sulfur is quite an important building block for the body. In fact, it's a very key structural component of collagen, which forms a lot of our tissues. It's also, sulfur is required for every cell of our body. It's a prime detoxification mineral as well. It helps to clean and purify the body. MSM is often found in joint supplements, but it can also be used for like poor wound healing, things like that, arthritis. Some people say it's good for the immune system. So is it any good for Candida? Well, I'm not really that sure. I don't really can't really say I know yes or no one way or the other, but they claim that it's good for balancing the pH, and on that basis they believe that because it balances pH, it really stops the body from becoming too acid, and it stops the body from becoming too alkaline, like it balances it. So pH is a scale from 0 to 14, 7 being neutral, and the body sort of works on a pH of about 6 to 6.8 is considered to be optimal. So every part of the body really has a different pH depending on, on how it functions and operates. The pancreas releases bicarbonate, for example, with a very high pH or alkaline to neutralize the stomach acid. The stomach has a very low pH, 2 to 3, and it needs to do that in an acidic environment to break protein down, for example, to denature protein, to break it down and help to bust it up into, peptides and then eventually amino acids. So is MSM going to really function well? Well, I think there are a lot better supplements to take for Candida than MSM. Balancing the pH, in my mind, is not really a highly effective way to counter a yeast infection. You're better off focusing on foods and beverages when it comes to pH adjustment. If you eat the right kind of foods, avoid a lot of meat, for example, too much red meat, soda drinks, sugary foods. These are things with a very which will create an acidic environment in the body. Vegetables generally and the lighter meats tend to create a more alkaline environment. But this whole pH debate is really all up in the air. The paleo people will tell you that eating meats and fats is the way to go, and then you'll get the vegans on the other hand, or the vegetable people saying that their diet's the way to go. I believe common sense to me is the middle path is the way to go. Eat a wide range of healthy foods, avoid all the crap in your diet, and you're going to have a reasonably well balanced pH when it comes to your blood, and digestive organs, spinal tissue, nervous tissue, all those sorts of things. You don't need to take supplements to balance the pH. You need to eat good food, good drink. Check out yeastinfection.org. I've written all about what constitutes a very good diet when it comes to Candida yeast infection. So I hope that answers your question, Jake. Thanks for tuning in.